Assalamualaikum, and today I want to present the assignment of Fundamental of Management. My name is Hafyzhan AFIF and my matrix number is A22A0768. Firstly is Introduction of Management. Management is the process of coordinating and overseeing the activities of individuals or groups within an organization to achieve predetermined goals and objectives. It involves planning, organizing, leading, and controlling resources in order to effectively and efficiently accomplish tasks and drive success. In a nutshell, management is about taking charge and making decisions to guide and direct people towards achieving desired outcomes. It encompasses various functions such as setting goals, creating strategies, allocating resources, assigning tasks, motivating employees, resolving conflicts, and evaluating performance. The first person that I want to present is Frederick Winslow. Frederick Winslow Taylor was an influential figure in the field of management, known for his scientific management approach. Taylor's approach emphasized the scientific study of work process to improve efficiency and productivity. Here are the key principles of Frederick Winslow Taylor approach to management. First is scientific study of work, division of labor, time and motion studies, standardization, training and development, incentive and reward, and lastly is cost supervision. First is advantage of Frederick Winslow approach. The first one is increased efficiency. Taylor emphasis on scientific study and analysis of work process aim to identify the most efficient method for performing tasks. By eliminating unnecessary motion, standardizing procedures, and optimizing work methods, scientific management help improve overall efficiency and productivity. Second is clear roles and responsibility. Taylor approach advocated for each clear division of labor between manager and workers. This division ensured that managers were responsible for planning and organizing work, while workers focused on executing tasks based on standardized methods. This clarity in roles and responsibilities reduce confusion and increase accountability. Third and last, the standardization and consistency. Standardization was a fundamental principle of Taylor approach. By establishing a standard operating procedure and method, organization could ensure consistently quality and outcomes. This helped eliminate variation in work performance, reducing error and improving overall product or service quality. Second is about disadvantage of Frederick Winslow approach. First is overemphasis of efficiency. Taylor primarily focused on efficiency and productivity, often led to an excessive emphasis on speed and output. This approach disregarded the potential negative impact on employee well-being, job satisfaction, and work-life balance. Workers may have felt like more cogs in a machine, leading to dissatisfaction and burnout. Second is lack of worker autonomy. Scientific management significantly reduced the autonomy and decision-making authority of workers. The emphasis on standardization and strict adherence to prescribed method limited employees' ability to exercise creativity, problem solving, and personal judgment in their work. Third is potential for monotonous work. Scientific management focus on breaking down tasks into smaller, specialized units, and repetitive motion could result monotonous and tedious work for employees. Next is Henri Fayol. Henri Fayol was a French management theorist known for his administrative management theory. Fayol's approach focused on the function of management and provide a framework for effective administration within organization. Here are the key principles of Henri Fayol's approach to management. First is division of work, authority and responsibility, discipline, unity of command, unity of direction, subordination of individual interests, and remuneration. Here's some of advantage Henri Fayol approach to management. First is universal applicability. Fayol principles of management are applicable across various industries, organizations, and managerial roles. These principles provide a general framework that can be adapted and implemented in different contexts. Second is comprehensive perspective. Fayol's approach takes a holistic view of management, considering all the essential functions and aspects of an organization. His principles cover a wide range of managerial activities, including planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. Third is flexibility and adaptability. Fayol's principles are flexible and adaptable to different organizational structure and environment. They can be adjusted and applied according to the specific needs of an organization, allowing managers to tailor their approach to the unique challenge they face. Next is a disadvantage of Henri Fayol approach. First is lack of flexibility. One criticism of Fayol approach is limited flexibility. The principle he proposed provide a general framework but may not account for the diverse and rapidly changing nature of modern organization. Second is focus on structure over people. Fayol approach place a significant emphasis of organizational structure and process, often overlooking the human factor. It pays limited attention to individual needs, motivation, and dynamic of employees. Third is bureaucratic tendencies. Fayol's principle can be seen as promoting bureaucratic practice within organization. The focus on hierarchical authority, centralization of decision making, and adherence to rules the producer may lead to excessive red tape and slow decision making process. The third person is Mary Baker. Mary Baker Follett was a management theorist known for her contribution to the field of organizational behavior, leadership, and conflict resolution. Her approach to management focused on human relations and emphasizes collaboration, power sharing, and the integration of individuals and groups within organization. Here are some key aspects of Mary Baker Follett's approach. First is integration and group dynamic. Power with, not power over, conflict resolution, cross-functional coordination, shared leadership, process-oriented approach, and human-centered perspective. Mary Baker Follett's approach to management offers several advantages. First is collaboration and cooperation. Follett's emphasis on collaboration and cooperation promotes a sense of unity and teamwork within organization. By fostering an environment where employees work together towards common goals, organization can benefit from increased creativity, problem solving, and overall productivity. Second is conflict resolution. Follett's approach to conflict resolution focuses on finding mutually beneficial solutions and addressing conflict in constructive manner. This approach helps to minimize the destructive conflict and promotes a positive work environment. Third is empowerment and shared leadership. Follett's approach promotes shared leadership and encourage individuals at all levels of organization to take on leadership roles. By empowering employees and involving them in decision-making process, organization can tap into their diverse perspective and skills, leading to increased innovation, engagement, and ownership. While Mary Baker Follett's approach to management offers several advantages, it also has some potential disadvantages. First is implementation challenges. Implementing Follett's approach requires a shift in mindset and a significant culture change within organization. It may be challenging to transition from traditional hierarchical structures and power dynamics to more collaborative and inclusive management style. Second is time-consuming decision making. Follett emphasis on collaboration and shared decision making can sometimes result in slower decision making process in situations where swift decisions are required. To need to involve multiple stakeholders and reach consensus may lead to delay or inefficiencies. Third is lack of clarity in authority and accountability. In a more collaborative and shared leadership model, it can be challenging to define clear lines of authority and accountability. This unification of power and decision making across organization may lead to confusion or ambiguity regarding who is ultimately responsible for specific outcomes or action. Lastly is Max Weber. Max Weber, a German sociologist, developed the theory of hierarchy as an approach to management. Weber's approach emphasizes the following characteristics. First is rationality, formal structure, division of labor, and personal relationship, written rules and procedure, hierarchy, and specialization of authority. Some of the advantages of Weber approach include: first is rationalization. Weber approach stresses the importance of rationality and efficiency in organizational process. By implementing formal rules and procedures, organization can achieve greater predictability and consistency in their operation. Second is clear hierarchy and of authority. Weber approach advocates for a clear and well-defined hierarchy of authority within organization. This helps to ensure that everyone knows their place in organization and who they report to, reducing confusion and improving accountability. Third is division of labor. Weber approach promotes the division of labor based on specialized expertise and skill. By assigning tasks to individuals with appropriate knowledge and expertise, organization can improve efficiency and productivity. While Weber approach offers several advantages, it also has some potential disadvantage. First is inflexibility. Weber approach can be rigid and inflexible, which can make it difficult to adapt to changing circumstances or to be responsive to individual needs or preference. Second is bureaucratic red tape. The emphasis on formal rules and procedures can sometimes lead bureaucratic red tape, while can hinder decision making and slow down organizational process. Third is alienation. The emphasis on impersonal relationship and the separation of personal and professional life can lead to a feeling of isolation and detachment among employees, which can negatively impact morale and motivation. Here is a conclusion of each character. First is Frederick Winslow. It is important to note that Taylor's approach has received great criticism over the years for its potential to dehumanize work and reduce their autonomy. However, his principle of scientific management laid the foundation for modern management practice and contribute to the understanding of work optimization and efficiency. Second is Henry Fayol. Fayol administrative management theory laid the groundwork for subsequent management theories and provide a framework for understanding the function and principles of effective management. While his approach has faced criticism for its top-down and bureaucratic nature, it still offers valuable insight into organizational structure, coordination, and the role of management. Third is Mary Parker. Mary Parker followed approach emphasized the importance of human relation, collaboration, and the integration of individuals and groups within organization. Here, her ideas continue to influence modern management practice, particularly in areas such as team dynamic, leadership development, conflict resolution, and creating inclusive and participatory organizational culture. Last is Max Weber. It is important to note that while Weber's bureaucratic approach offers a structured and efficient framework for organizing complex organizations, it also has some functional drawbacks. These include a tendency towards inflexibility, bureaucratic red tape, and potential alienation of employees due to impersonal relationship and lack of autonomy. Organization should carefully consider these factors and adapt the approach to suit their specific needs and context. Thank you.